Rusty's Crypto Cave here, and today we're going to do the wrap up for October. It was actually a pretty good month. Some interesting data points I found out when I was finalizing the numbers for the month, and I found out some things that I screwed up and should have noticed but didn't notice, and actually made a video on the power measurement, the imported devices, and didn't even notice that the 1660 Ti rig power was way too high. But yeah, anyway, because I lost the overclocks on that rig, and it was running at pretty much full bore. So, and I never noticed it, and so I used about twice the power on that rig that I should have for the month. But anyway, the some other different things, like for pretty much the entire farm was on Aleo for the month. It was probably around the 5th or the 6th is when I turned on the 3070 Ti's, and then I believe I switched a lot of other stuff over, and the 3080s were turned back on around that time as well. And so then my power usage for the month was obviously higher, as to be expected, since more rigs were turned on. And let's pop over to that, and we'll talk about some of the things in here. So the bill for the month was $1374.15 for 11,556 kilowatts, which works out to be 0.1189 cents per kilowatt. And some interesting data here, since the DIMO devices were FUBAR'd, they haven't been emailing me stuff, so I if you've seen one of my previous videos, I replaced them with these Emporia devices. So I got basically, this is the empty box, this is the box of 4 more new ones that I have to set up yet, and I'm going to install them onto the CPU rigs, the other salad rig in the basement. I have one on my desktop rig, the 1660 Ti's, the 3070 Ti's, and I'm going to add one to the RX zeros and all that type of stuff that are in the office area, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Basically the room behind that wall there. And that's where the 2070 Ti rig is in there. All my networking stuff is in there, all that fun stuff. So, but anyway, so 643 kilowatt hours for the month using the 1660 Ti rig. That was pretty much calculated at, I figured out a daily average rate from the report that I had emailed to myself, and then it worked out to be about 20 something kilowatts, I think, per day. So averaged that by 31 days, because it was on the entire month pretty much on that one's still mining Zealous, and it was on the same coin the whole month, mining Zealous to Unmineable to Raven. And yeah, I used about probably twice as much power as I probably should have for at least half or 2/3 of the month. So the power usage there is probably not 100% accurate. It might be on a little bit on the high side, but I'm just going to roll with that just to be safe. 2070s have been off all month. DIMO device has been unplugged, so I had no data from that at all, so I'm leaving that blank. And then the 3070 Ti's, they were turned on around the 6th of the month, so they were about 25 days or so up of usage. So that 454 number is from an average of 25 days of how long it's been on. And then for the month of November, we'll have a full month report for usage. And then the shed, 100% accurate. That's the Emporia device that's on the sub panel. And I used 10,394 kilowatts in the shed. Total kilowatt usage, it shows 11,492. And you see 11,556. You only use 60 kilowatts for the house. Now, the way my billing period ends, it ends around the 15th, 16th of the month. And then, so it only captured a couple days of the increase of power usage. So it's a little off. I probably should call PP&L and get them to switch my billing cycle from the 1st to the 30th every single month. See if they could do that for me. But I haven't done that yet. I haven't done it in, freaking since I've been mining since August of 18, so 6 years and change. So I've been just rolling with it because it doesn't really affect the power rate or anything. It's you see it's all around 11.8, 11.89, 11.9 cents, something like that. So it is what it is there. So it's just a matter of, although it probably would be better, but whatever, who cares? So the see what else I got to talk about. Oh, the other thing I didn't account for, this is the salad rig, which is my desktop rig, editing rig that I'm on right now. Since I hooked up the device, it used about 69.6 kilowatt hours for about $8. So if you double that, maybe $16 or so. I did receive one payout of $50 from Salad. So I have about $30-some in there now. I'm not sure how I'm going to account for that yet. I didn't include it in any of the income or anything like that. So I didn't figure that out yet. So still working on that. But anyway, let's hop over to October. And these are all the transactions for the month of October. And you can see Zealous, Aleo, pretty much that's about it. The Solana payouts were on the 1660 Ti's are still mining Zealous to unmineable to get paid out in Solana. And then some RXD payouts and the lithium payouts and stuff like that. Nodes, still the same. 2 Neoxa nodes, the Flux Nimbus node, and then I still have 4 pre-search nodes. The first one expires in January, and I am not going to renew it. I'm just going to put all those extra coins onto the Raspberry Pi that I'm running here at home. And as the other 2 expire as well, going to do the same thing, because it is not worth the $2. Once we get down to the bottom, we'll see it's... I don't even know if I make the $2. It's freaking bad, because pre-search has tanked, Neoxa has tanked. So, overall node income for the month, revenue was $70 at the time of payments, and it's currently worth about $65. Actually, this hasn't been refreshed lately. Might have been a day or two ago is when I refreshed that. Yeah, now it's down to $62. So, and then DPIN, still running the GeoNet miner. That thing has been rocking it. GeoNet had a nice little pump, and then it had a nice little dump. So, we're back to around the 21-cent mark, I think, somewhere around there. So, and then the Helium Mobile has been doing well. DIMO has been doing well. And actually, the other thing with DIMO is the autopilot device that I have in a Supra. I park the car for November, December, January, February, and don't drive it. I'm going to have to drive it just a little short distance around the neighborhood, just once a week to maintain the rewards. Because actually, I just hit level 4. And those first level 4 payments will be coming tomorrow for that, because currently that earns about 28. I mean, I guess that might bump up to 32, 35, somewhere around there. We'll see what happens with and then the Tacoma with just the app, no device, is at 16. So, and that's just been going down. You see 16, low 16s, down to 15. So, and then this dropped down to 27 from 28.5, 28.8. So, just because more devices get turned on, that pool of coins get shared through more people. So, and Helium Mobile, still rocking it. This is right around about where I probably maxed out in this range, where I maxed out the data rewards for the month, because I think they do cap you at a certain amount. And then once you hit that amount, you stop earning data rewards on your hotspots. So that's right around there, because you can see the rewards have dropped. 38,000 on the 27th. And then I did just make a claim last night. It was around 37 and some change, somewhere around there. But that will be in the... Actually, let's see. Hop over to November. Yeah, 37 too. So, and the mobile token has been tanking too. It's around 0007. It's now at 0006 now. There was 0009, 0009. So, yeah, that's been on the downward direction as well, which is no bueno. But the overall DeFi income, or DPIN income, I should say, for the month, between Helium Mobile, DIMO, and GeoNet was $357. Currently worth about $328. Notice a trend here. They're down. Not as bad as the GPU side. Because what I should have been doing, I should have been selling all the damn Aleo as I mined it, not trying to hold on to any of it. And you can see all these yellow boxes. These are all open orders, sell orders for Zealous and Aleo. And there's another one. And actually, there's more in November as well. And then BTC, that was both miners on most of the month on mining Bitcoin on NiceHash. And as of for November, I did switch them over from NiceHash to via BTC. So I'll link down below if you're interested in it. They do have some promotions going on. You get like 50% off your fees for the month or something like that for new users. The total revenue for the month was $1761.52. Currently worth $1523. So $160, 160 plus down just in mining income, revenue, all that stuff. So overall, $275. That's a pretty big swing, and that's pretty much predominantly in Aleo. This is where most of that loss has come from what I've held. Because like some of the Aleo transactions that I sold here, I made about, I don't know, like 30 cents on the Aleo that I mined. Here I made about $1.50. Lost about 27 cents. That one's still open, but that's down $5. Where's Aleo? Made about 70, 80 cents there. Something like that. So a whole bunch of different things going on there. But anyway, so total revenue for the month was $2,189.82. That's the first time it's been over $2,000 in a while. Current value of those coins is $19.1410. So as of right now, if I would sell, $275 loss. So, and then this amount here at $21.89, that's the taxable amount. So that's the taxable event. That's what I'm going to be reporting as income on my taxes when I do them in a few months. And then let's go over the coins mined for the month. Total of lithium mined from the AL0 was 27.5 for a total value of $35. Bitcoin was 0.00376975 for $264. DIMO, 178 DIMO tokens for $25. Bugna, glad the Chaos Zeros aren't mining Bugna. Just as a spec play, whatever, just lottery ticket thing. Maybe mined a few million of them or so. But I mined 403,000 last month, and for a total of $3. Mined 51 Flux for a total of 2709, which you'd have to take the parallel assets into consideration just to break even on a node. Because that's why I was going to set up a couple more Cumulus nodes with Terra, because since they're only $5 a piece, but I held off on that just because the halving's coming up and all that stuff in less than a year, so I may just plunk them into Titan nodes. Because I do have about enough to do about 6 Cumulus nodes, so I think I might just put that in a Titan node and just earn off that and not have any additional expense. And then had a payout of 500 Caspa. And we're actually about halfway to another payout for my KS2. I think I might just let that run to the end of the year and then kill it, shut it off. Because as of right now, it's not profitable. It's not making any. It is definitely losing money. And then 16.5 Zealous for about $80. Cardano 42. These are the two 5900 X rigs. Are mining Random X on unminable, getting paid out in Cardano. 54,000 Neoxa for the month for $41. Still profitable. It cost me $12 to run those nodes, so tripling the money every month basically. So even though Neoxa has tanked, it's still not terrible. So and then I had received one Octaspace payout from the Jazz Miner for $10, or for 10 Octaspace for about $14. No Pac-Man payouts, because that's like your kind of dual mine Pac-Man with on K1 pool. So mining Octaspace. 1500 Raven for $26. 691 Geonet for the month for $175. 0.07 Chia for a whopping $1.09. 0.46 Solana for $73, and that's all going to Coinbase and getting staked. And then 309 pre-search for $2.44. So 4 nodes have earned me $2. So they cost $6 to run those 4 nodes because the one is on a Pi here at home. So yeah, they're losing $3.50 a month. 25,000 Radiant for the month for $21. 171,000 Mobile for $156. And then 4 Varus, because I do have the 3900 X rig mining Varus for $14. And then the bulk of it is Aleo, 413 Aleo for the month for $1,145 of income. That totals your $21.89. And let's scroll over here to income statement. This should be up. Yep, we're good. So, value at the time of mining. Pull all that data from that October spreadsheet. And the net income was $771.21. Current value of all those coins drops down to $500. So there's your $275 loss basically. So revenue for a year is up to 22.8. Expenses are at 13.3. Current value is 18.6, and expenses stay the same. They don't vary. So that's the 13.3. So net income on paper for the taxable events was $9,500. current value of profit is $5,300. So that's a $4,000 swing. So that's a pretty big swing. And that just shows you the state of the crypto market and pricing and where we're at right now. So a little rough. So not going to lie. But, and I think what really screwed me is the, not really screwed me, I say, but it certainly did not help was running the 1660 Ti's at full power for pretty much a majority of the month. I should have paid more attention to it and looked at the power uses of actual cards. And I even had the app up, and when I was setting up those Emporia devices and I saw it was 800 watts, I was like, that seems like it's a lot. But my bad. Oops. So you got a bunch of different things going on, and it just doing things in a hurry. Mistakes get made. And yeah, that was a mistake. Can't fix it. No. Well, it's fixed now, but I did. They're all pulling the 45 to 50 watts, 60 watts in that range. These were all anywhere from 90 to somewhere times were over 100 before. So they're. This is basically what they should have been pulling for the whole month, not what the what they were. Which actually I could probably pull up in the app. Oh yeah. This will show you. See that little cliff there that falls off? And that's the power usage drop from actually the overclocks sticking. So, big difference. So, should be a little more accurate next month when I do my power stuff. I still have to do some tweaks for averages, like for the CPU rigs, because like I said, I didn't set them up yet, the Emporia devices. So I'm going to set them up pretty much when I'm done editing and uploading and all that fun stuff, and get them up and running so I can actually track the power usage of the CPU rigs. I'm going to set another one up on the other salad rig that's downstairs, the other 4070 Ti, track that. And the AL0s, RX0s, all that stuff that's in there. And then that way we'll have a pretty good idea, really good idea as far as exact power usage, just because some of the stuff I haven't been using and monitoring, it's just been kind of there. So it should have a more accurate picture, because I would think some of the stuff here, some of these numbers will probably, that might even be a break-even month, not even a small profit. So, but it is what it is. This is what we got. This is what I'm going with. So it's really just a guide. I'm pretty much just at the end of the year, I'm just going to go all the revenue that came in minus all the expenses, and then hopefully it's a wash, and I don't have any taxable income just because of your hardware purchases and stuff like that. So that is the goal. But if I have to pay some tax on additional income, so be it. But the last few years I've been able to. 2021 was a rough year. That was a fantastic year for money for everybody with the Ethereum and stuff. That was an expensive year tax time. That was $12,000 check to the IRS. So, but hey, if I was making as much as I was, you don't mind doing it. So. Anywho, till the next video, this pretty much wraps up October. November is off to an okay start. Aleo's in the shitter. And along with pretty much everything else. Bitcoin's still at 68, 69 grand, somewhere in there, which is nice, but we needed to break through to all-time highs and drag everything else up with it. So, anyway. Hopefully, the end of month, the November report will be even better. We'll see. Thank God the election's on Tuesday. All this bullshit will be over. And I'm sick of ads, text messages, phone calls, all that crap. I can't wait for that to end. And then for at least for 4 more years anyway. And then that shit starts all over again. So, oh well. But until next video, we'll catch you later.